Good morning, everyone. I am Mohit Shukla, and this is your channel Last Bencher Comrade. We welcome you in today's episode of our podcast. So, this is the new series we are starting to encourage the viewers to take the steps into the unknown and inspire them with some of the really great stories of people who have achieved a lot in their life. And in this episode, for the first time, we are going to meet Dr. Adhithan. So he's someone whose journey in the world of electronics has been truly inspiring. From his early education in Tamil Nadu to PhD in microelectronics and a postdoctoral stint at IIT Roorkee, he's now working on cutting edge innovations at TCS Research in Bangalore. So he has a journey which was filled with learning, challenges, and achievements. So in this podcast, we will be diving into his story, not just the academic and professional milestones, but also his personal side, the funny moments, the turning points, and the advice he has for students, young researchers, and anyone curious about science and innovation. So we welcome you, Dr. Adithan. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Thanks, Mohit. So thanks for the good introduction for me. So okay, I will give my formal introduction. So I am Adithan. I am located in deep South India. So in Tamil Nadu, we have the North South India, as well as Middle, as well as very deep South India. Those Kanyakumari might be everyone's knows. So we are located in the center of the South India. So we called as Tanjavur. If you see my background, it have a lot of trees.
Yeah, it's
So
really
we have
beautiful.
a good yes. So it is a very huge farming land. So it is our traditional. We are doing the farming. That is our backbone. Still, we are doing the farming. My home as well as my in-laws' homes. So in this background, I'm doing my schooling with help of very government school. I started with the government school with Tamil medium, which means the your regional language medium, not like a CBSE or English medium, all those things. So I'm like not like a studious guy, but I get the good rank. But if you compare to the other people, my rank and my mark is very average. In my school, it is first, okay, first or second rank, less than things. But okay, somewhat okay. So in our cities, we are good at some food. It is locally we have kesari or all those things are very special for us. So this kind of, I mean, very ground people like Abdul Kalam also from Tamil Nadu. You see that location from one major city like Bangalore or Chennai or Delhi. Then North India, full Uttarakhand. This journey is totally, you see, each and
Yes.
every time I need to be step in with one more from village to my town, from my town to one more city to one more major city like Delhi, like that. Then IIT. So this is like a pure journey, not only the academy, I can learn a lot of things here. So this is a quite background. My family side, I got married and I have the children. I mean, children means only one son. Okay, and now I'm settled in Bangalore. My
Okay.
father and everyone is got retired, so I need to be work lot and do future things. Yeah, this is my personal
So,
background. Yeah.
okay, very grateful for you to introduce yourself and thank you for taking out time. You're sitting in your village, having your family time. Still, you agreed to do this podcast. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
beginning with the podcast questions, could you tell us a little about your early life, where you grew up, and what first sparked your interest in electronics? So, I'm talking about going from the end of the school to beginning of your undergraduation.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I be frank with the opinion. I am not while studying. I'm not having any mindset like I need to do the hardware engineer or VLSI. I need to do the microelectronics, all these steps. You see, I'm with the. This is like my mantra. Go with the flow. Okay. What is mean by go with the flow? You see, I get the opportunity get into the better school. So where I can get the one biology or mathematics or computer science, whichever group. Okay, so that time I took the biology. So after that, what happened? I need to go to school daily and get the good cutoff. Then I need to go to the BE. So I am took the easy. So easy is might be somebody asking. I am very much interested in that time in mechanical. due to current time. I don't know whether it is fortunately or unfortunately, I'm getting ECE with the good engineering college. That is college name is located in Tiruchi. The college name is Saranathan College of Engineering, which is very good in the academics. Okay, so where I starting the ECE, then I am slowly getting to the interest in electronics, both electronics as well as communication. Initially, I am very much interested in embedded things as well as robotics. I was participated a lot of robotics things also, and we participate VITs, IIT Bombay, and IIT Kanpur for the Land Rover robots, and we got some prizes also. So that is the interesting thing happened to me because I'm not expected these things going to be happen because I'm not know these things going to be happen to me. Okay, you got to the point. So I started with the normal thing. I want to do something in the particularly nothing. I just started my schooling, then I get some better mark, then I get some EC department with a good college. But where
Okay.
I get the good friends, then I participate a lot of robotics activity. Then I got very much motivated towards the electronics. That is the first spark in my life.
So
Yeah.
this is the key. Like when you are going to the college, you have to participate in lots of competitions and try to see where your interest lies in to find the
Yes,
path
yes,
ahead.
yes. Nowadays, I am very much interested into AI things. Okay, from the electronics guys nowadays doing the AI/ML along with our semiconductors as well as the network things. You see, due to the boom of AI as well as my personal interest as well as everything going with the flow again. Okay,
Yeah,
but the thing is, while you are starting your career in like BE, you need to be participate some event. For example, might be it is a presentations or any science exhibitions or any other oral activity. You need to be just enable yourself. That is
yeah,
one
right.
idea as well as
Mhm.
advice to everyone. And don't waste your time. Engage with some other activities.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let us shift from the academic side. Can you share some of the funny stories or incidents from your hostel life?
Yeah, yes, yes. So I told you I'm not that studious as well as notorious guy. I'm in a middle guy, which means sometimes I'm in a studious, sometimes a naughty guy also. So you see, whenever I get the chance, I am roaming around all the cities along with my families as well as friends. So I am doing a lot of truth as well as lie. Okay, because to manage both the peoples, you see, I already seen the movies, but due to maintain my family members, I can tell the lie. This is my first time I'm with you. Similarly, in the friend side also.
Yeah.
Similarly, I am not that much vegetarian. I mean, non-vegetarian. But friends is asking, please come to my hotel. I try to
Yes.
act to mingle with the people. Okay, so
Mhm.
it is not like a funny. So it is like one more idea. So whenever you get the chance with the new people, try to gel with them. So that the only option. For example, you see, I am start from South India to North India. The food habit
Yeah.
is totally different. Okay, so I can't be able to that much of stringy with this activity. Okay, so I told you whenever I get some things, little lies. So that is always giving yeah some funny activity too. So to maintain the lie, you need to give one more lie, one more lie, one more lie. Okay, so sometimes it's good to have the some small things, not the bigger one, not going to affect other people's. Yeah.
Yeah, those incidents are something which you'll remember after you graduate and maybe laugh about it. So, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it is happened in IIT Roorkee also. Whenever
Yeah.
I was with you guys, you might be asking, sir, you are always in this one, this one. I am portraying myself like that, okay? Because due to avoid some other incidents, because I have some responsibility and accountability because I'm a senior in our team. So it is very interesting as well as assisting me. But I am need to be tell, please, little away from these things, okay? This is like some truthfulness will be there. Sometimes we need to be restrict ourselves. Some hesitations also there. Okay.
So, guys, I would like to tell you at this point, he had a peculiar schedule. Like, out of all the things, on Sundays, he had a reserved time in the evening or maybe the second half for watching TV series or catching up on movies. So, like, he had a very segregated schedule. So, like, he won't that much enjoy during the week, but yeah, weekends were reserved for that, maybe catching up on with old friends. So I used to see him like on a video call, like there was a group video call with friends.
Yes, good,
So
good.
that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Still we
So,
are doing. You see, nowadays my general thing is still we have the good friends. Now we are doing a lot of financial activity and planning all those things along with the school friends as well as the college. Now we
I'll
go with the your flow. Yeah, again go with your flow. Yes.
So, like coming towards your MTech, so starting from the bachelor's degree, what motivated you to pursue, like, okay, I will go for MTech, not sit for some placement? And then, could you also enlighten us upon how did you proceeded from MTech to PhD? Okay, let's not sit for the placements after
Yes,
MTech,
yes,
then go
yeah.
for
That is
PhD. So this part, like many people have questions. So while they are doing BTech, sorry, BE in your case, and then ME. So after that, they should go for research or should not. You have seen the corporate life as well.
correct,
So
correct.
can you guide?
Yes, Mohit. Yeah, this is a wonderful question because you see, when I did my BE or BTech, nowadays both are almost same. No one knows what next. Okay, because in our locality, especially in our college, Trichy, uh, very few members only doing the UG as well as PG, which means UG means everyone need to do. PG is like backup for them. For example, those who are not getting the job, they will do the lecturing things. That is why they are doing the MBA and ME or MTech. Okay, whatever it is. For my case, is slightly different. I am very much interested to do a lot of robotics, all those things, as well as I need to appear for the gate exam. I go a lot of this one times and gate forum and some more institutes also, and preparing for the gate exams. Unfortunately, I am not get that much score, so that is motivate me. Why still IIT is that much brand, and still I am not able to get into that score. Okay, I think myself I'm doing justification for getting 80% mark in my academies up to schooling as well as NBE also. But still the gate scoring I am around 25, 27, not that much enter into the any one of the good IIT as well as NIT. Okay, so that time I am thinking, okay, BTech is I am not eligible. Then I will do my MTech. That time I will see whether I am able to crack it or not. Okay, so here I need to tell one more thing. My whole family background is the educational background. For example, my dad is done his BSc.
Okay.
My mom also done the same thing, and he's the government officer. So he's giving, okay, you can do one more graduate because I am not getting any stress from family to do the
Yeah.
any job. Okay, so that is optional for me, and moreover, I'm not getting the placements also. Frankly, I would say I'm getting the two placements, and I am not get placed in all those companies. That is a fortunate event. So I need to go to the only higher studies. In the higher studies, I am very much interested in embedded system. You see, again that go with the flow. I am not able to get the Sastra University for VLSI design. I mean embedded thing, but I get the interview as well as getting the good mark. Then I mean that we have the interviews, that MTech interviews. That professor is calling. Yeah. Now we are able to consider because you are in the local category and you are eligible to get both embedded systems as well as VLSI. Because in my card they are telling you are eligible only for the this categories. There it is embedded system is not available. Then I told, okay, let it be VLSI design. Okay. You see, again I am thinking it is not okay because you see robotics is always working with the Arduino boards and Raspberry Pi, all those things, embedded based coding. Okay, but that is the first time I again took the new path related to our microelectronics VLSI design from
Yeah.
Sastra University after 6 months of gap. So it is purely depend upon your interest, passion, as well as sometimes you need to be little flexible with your courses as well as what you want. Okay, because at that time I am thinking if I study only embedded, it will giving some more idea about the VLSI because chip design also very much interested that time. Okay, then go with the VLSI design. So what my suggestion to the people, those families not getting struggle. For example, your family settle down. You want to do your higher studies, please do the higher studies because everyone nowadays doing the BTechs and the B. So you are the 10 lakh or 15 lakh people every year. If we see the pass out in India, you are among the competition is 15 lakh or 20 lakh. But if you do your higher studies, you are the less than the competition, so 5 lakh or 3 lakh competition. Then you are enter into the PhD. It is not like a competition. You should be driving become from your passion. Okay. From my MTech, I'm getting the stipend because I know after core company is very important. If I'm not getting the core company, I will do the research. This is my binary case. Okay, so Cadence as well as Synapses, I am an intern. So three companies are I am getting interviewed, and Cadence is I am shortlisted for sign round. Unfortunately, I'm not get the Cadence final round. Also, I'm not cracked the interview. So next, I am waiting for 6 more months, and again appearing for the local interviews for other universities all around the Tamil Nadu only, and similarly GATE exams also. Fortunately, I'm getting the good DST and DRO project based device modeling based one project. So I am get sought as the JRF fellow in the same university. So initially, I'm go with the flow for my BTech. Similarly, again small go with flow with my MTech. Then finally, I am little motivated because in my MTech I know how to do all the things. Then same one, but you see that JRF fellow has some project, the PhD problem statement with hold with their interest, not with my interest. You got my point. My flow is need to do the PhD, but the problem statement most of the people are searching from their own. Okay, my problem statement is stick with my professors as well as it's already written. But while I enter into my PhD, it is slightly different. How I took it is different. So this is my path. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, coming to where you have stopped, PhD. So, can you tell the viewers about the PhD domain you had pursued? And
Yes, that is very interesting. Sorry. Okay, you see, until my MTech, my family is very much supporting me to do the higher studies. After that, everyone also want to do the job because I need to get married quickly. Okay, settle down quickly, and all those things going to be happen. This is like advice for those who are going to do the PhD. You see, every PhD guy definitely having some 4 years window or 5 years window need to be black, need to be do. It is like your investment for your after all your career. Okay, so that time don't distract with the other things. Okay, I would say your family members might be giving some advice. Please do this job or other things. If you're really passionate about your PhD, enter into any one of the good university and enroll it, and you can see a lot of up and downs. Okay, for my case I was in corona time. Okay, that end of my thesis submission, it is got delayed for 1 year due to this corona activity. Before that, first 2 years I published 3 to 4 papers, good papers. So I would have been thinking within 3 years I will finish my PhD. I am the youngest guy in my whole university that time. If I finished, fortunately I am the recent person. I mean, enter into the 2016 to 2019, I will finish. But due to the this happening, I finished 5.5 years. You see,
so, what was
almost
the?
2.5 years. Yeah,
Okay, so you pursued PhD during 2000. Like, could you define
16
the
to
years?
21, 5 years,
Okay,
five
till
years.
21 you did. Okay,
21. Yeah. So if you calculated the duration, it is around 5 years. But my effective working or publishing thing is only 3.5 years to 4 years
yeah,
only. The
due to
remaining
Corona.
1 year delay is due to the, yeah, you
Mm.
see, that time we are not having that kind of flexibility. For example, nowadays we are doing the online validations, online
Yes.
vivas, all those things. Uh, th- that is the thing again. You see, that time only we are invented this kind of activity. I am suggesting to my professor, my VC, everyone, and they are also forming some team. How, because thesis verifications as well as validations and review, all the things are fine. But people are coming from all other states. I mean, North India to South India, and having some meeting, in-person meeting. Then only they awarded the PhD. Our times nowadays only they are coming online. I think most of the people are online nowadays.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So, during PhD, a student has to go through many ups and downs. So, what was the toughest point of your PhD? The toughest one, which you rate as the highest, where you thought it could break you. So,
Yes. So, in my personal experience, you see, we are getting older. Somebody suddenly got heart attack, or those who are disappear from your friend list, or as well as your family side. We are not expecting all those things. That is one kind of moral supporter you can going to be lose. Similarly, your family members will get any medical issues, all those things, as well as this side come to your professional academics. Your paper is not get accepted, rejected. So many rejections will be there. In our IIT Roorkee times also, the young PhD guy, the first paper is always difficult here. I would say, you see, you need to be do your coursework, as well as you need to be get the good mark, as well as you need to be find your problem statement. You need to do the literature review properly, and it hopefully it's not going to be outdated, and you need to be find some novelty on that, and getting the publication. So initial publication is very tough. I am also facing the same thing. The next up and downs is like you are the first publication, you are little bit relaxed, as well as the lethargical manner you need to do the sign publication or the following publications. But is my suggestion is consistency and keep the tracking on next day growth compared to
Very
today.
nice point.
What you are, yes. So you see, for my case, what happened, I am thinking the first 3 years I have the 3 publications, so I am eligible for the PhD. But the next 2 years the incremental growth is not there due to the other scenarios, not my personal one. But my suggestion is see the consistency growth, as well as do your study and implementation and validation, as well as the loop, and interact with the global audience or conference, all those things. Don't I done the publication, I don't want to join any other conference, I don't want to publish anything. Don't think like that.
It is
Whether
a
you're doing PhD,
collaborative
you're doing
field.
your,
Yeah, you have to
yes, you see,
mutually
don't
grow.
think I done the PhD, I done my postdoc, I done the research, I get into a job, I don't want to do the publication. Don't think like that. See yourself compared to your yesterday. Today you are the same level, you need to do something today. That is my
At least a
mantra to you.
little incremental growth you have to
Increment
do
should be
every
there.
day.
See the
Hmm.
progress, don't see the end. So if whenever you see the downfall or you are in the degrowth state, in the degrowth also you have the incremental in yourself, don't worry about that. But you are very much demotivated, you are don't want to do the PhD, you want to left the PhD, think about others, those who are not get this much of sophistication or luxury life.
Yes.
Yes.
So, if someone is struggling today in PhD,
Mm.
whatever be their domain or study, so what are the two lines you would say, maybe to encourage them?
Yes, first one is never give up as easy. Okay, first never give up, and please do self motivation. See some YouTube videos. Nowadays, a lot of science are giving the good motivational videos. So first mantra is never give up, because you entered, you choose the path based on your passion. You are simply give up the things means it is not justified. You are then you will not have the courage, guy. Okay. Similarly, those who are people are doing suicide. I am in my life, I am not personally met anybody in my PhD thing, but I heard about a lot of cases. Okay, you see, if PhD is not well for you, suit for you, then you can have multiple choices, not for the suicide. Okay, first one is never give up, but still you don't find any interest, and due to other factor, for example your guide or institute having some harassment issue or some other thing, you see some religions or caste issue or some other thing, you are not find this is right, this is not a right place, then leave the organization, continue with some other organization. First one is please follow your passion, don't give up. Still don't go with the extreme cases. Okay, please drop out at least.
So you have multiple options. You can explore any of them, and since you are into the PhD, at least you are capable of doing something in life.
Yes, yes,
So
sure. That's
maybe
why I'm telling.
you can do
In
some job.
Mohit, in this era, along with the Chat GPT and the AI, I think if you ask it's a question or literature review, it will give easy the things to you.
Absolutely.
For in
So
our case, I don't know how you guys are using nowadays. Okay, so you guys are using the literature review with the help of Chat GPTs nowadays.
yes, little bit reference can be taken, but the papers they cite, that is highly doubtful. So you
Okay.
cannot totally rely on that because many a times when you do the literature review using some AI
At
tool,
least you get the paper name. Am I right?
uh, yeah, but when you backtrack it, maybe that reference would not lead you to some actual paper. So it is
Okay.
kind of totally created. So that is highly doubtable. I would not prefer that.
Okay, okay, for because I am doing my literature with 6 month. Okay, 6 month. It is a continuous journey. That time very difficult, because you see each and every day I am thinking like I am in the same state. It is not a incremental growth, but actually it is a growth. But I am not able to realize. Okay, that is one thing. But you are doing something great, because that is the reason you are doing PhD. What you have said is very right, Mohit.
Yeah, if you are into PhD, you are capable of doing anything. So you can just look out of if PhD is not for you, you think, then you have a lot of other options available out in the world. Okay, so moving ahead to your postdoc journey at IIT
Yes, yes,
Roorkee.
that is yeah. So where
So,
we were met is IIT
how did
Roorkee. You
you come
see,
to know of the position?
my ambition is enter into IIT. You see, from my BTech, I'm not eligible for getting to the IIT. Still, it is like my dream in my MTech. So I'm definitely want to do my postdoc at least in IIT or any other abroad universities. Okay. So that time, due to my COVID time, I'm not able to done my thesis review done quickly. So everything got delayed, which means a review is pending, and then defense is pending, everything is pending. But I'm approaching everyone. I made the one Excel, all the top level IITs and things. I'm sending them my IIC Bangalore people, IIT Kanpur people, IIT Delhi people, everyone. Okay. So similarly, but here this is a quite interesting one. Avrip sir is that time get the
IEEE ADS Early Career Award. Yeah,
early career award. Okay, so you see, that is why I'm telling. So opportunities are everywhere. You need to be click the correct thing. Okay, see, I'm giving lot of applications, job applications. Nothing turn into the job, but one congratulation message turn into the job position. You got my point. So initially, I start
yeah.
with the LinkedIn post. Congratulations, sir. Okay. Then I have the mutual friend request, ease in my friend, all those things. So I'm telling my story. So please see my resume as well as these are my work. But that day he is like a pure device simulation, not like any 2D materials. In nano electronics, might be those who are knowing what is material 2D materials. So he's also not interested that much, but he arranged the meeting. He arranged the meeting. Okay, so you see again one more chance. You are getting a one more chance along with the HOD as well as other judgment panel. Okay, so I am preparing within the 1 week. I am preparing the 2D material and applications, all those things. The interview is very fine. Interview is very fine. Everyone is interested and they are asking the very basic questions. Fundamentals very important. I am little good with the fundamentals, so they are asking about the same simple fundamentals related to 2D material. Then he give one message. You see, until my mentor, I mean PhD mentor, giving the lot of kind of good notes. The first person from the IIT professor giving the good notes to me. Well, I enjoyed your presentation as well as the interview, Adithan, because you have both verticals, which means electronics as well as a new thing with the 2D material. I am very much congratulate you to come here and do your exploration with the 2D material. That time I am not done my thesis submission. It is
Okay.
almost submitted stage. He is believing me as well as still my PhD is not defended. You see that much of time, but I have wasted a lot of time. Okay, due to the COVID time. So whenever you see opportunities are there, you need to be just click the opportunities. Okay, I saw some advertisement in IIT Roorkee, something is going on. Not the exclusive offer. Nowadays, persons are giving the exclusive post as well as project name and everything. I am knocking the door like I have these qualifications. If
Yes.
anything is there, please let me know.
So, during your postdoc here, coming to a little bit,
Yes, yes.
so how was your stay in Roorkee? Did you like the weather, climate, coming from a
Yes.
totally different region? So, how was your experience outside academia?
Yes, yes, sir. Mohit. The only major thing is very climate is very extreme conditions because we are in South India. It is a normal 25 to 30. But here, both the cases 3 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay,
Yes,
because I
yes.
was in December. Similarly, one summer I was there only, so I see 50 degrees Celsius. One thing is we need to be prepared mentally as well as the some body things also. For example, those are come to do the postdoc in like IIT Roorkee, they need to do some arrangements. For example, accommodation and food habits, everything. Similarly, one more important thing is life cycle. For example, we are working around in IIT Roorkee around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But in my hometown, I am generally working around 5 o'clock or a little earlier because I'm an early morning person. Okay, so that things also there. But only good thing is, you see, from deemed university to IIT, there is a lot of difference. Okay, I will tell the difference first. Okay, I will enjoy the difference actually. In deemed university, we have some rules and regulations. For example, this kind of dress, this kind of trousers, or some normal things. I need to get the permission. For example, those who are any new students, for those girl students, I mean, doing PhD, they need to get the permission from the HOD as well as the dean as well as the VC to stay night in the hostel as well as, sorry, lab. Okay, but here in IIT, we there is no such a rules. Okay, signed only the outing time. In, I think hostel might be following, but not that much. Okay, but in our university is very that way. And one more thing is, for any small fund, for example, 30,000 or 2 lakh fund or own contingency, it will get signed from your professor,
Yeah,
HOD,
HOD.
dean, and VC,
Yeah.
everyone. But if in IIT, and not only IIT Roorkee, our professors are recommended, it is won't stop anywhere. It will reach the top level. You definitely can get the fund.
Yeah.
But deemed universities, each every one person giving the question. For example, my professor is got because obviously our professor got suggested, but my dean is asking, really this fund is utilizing for this licensing, because we are already having the license. Why you need again one more license, and why this travel contingency? So that kind of barriers are not available in IIT. So I'm enjoying that things first of all. And you see the amenities, for example, swimming and other things. Lot of sports activities, and you see that salon wala asking about 50 rupees only, as well as that Dobby is asking only 200 for V, because that is one kind of wrong suggestion as well as wrong assumption in my life, because I'm getting 60K stipend initially from our initial project. Nowadays it is increased. So the 60K, my lifestyle, I am only spending 8K per month. So remaining 52K is saving, roughly at least 50K. So every 2 months I'm getting 1 lakh. It is a nature. You see, you have
Yeah.
the food like meal, as well as milk, anda, as well as other things also. Here it is a normal breakfast. So lot of differences are available, as well as in terms of professional. I don't think it is a high IQ minds are only available in IIT, because other facilities, professors, as well as students, everyone is same, but their opportunities and their vision, their perspective is totally different, and they have more things to do, and with open-ended manner. That is why they have done a lot of great things. In deemed universities, they are go through and passing lot of limitations and as well as barriers. That is the reason it is not turn around the high IQ things, only the opportunities and availabilities and feasibilities. Yeah.
As far as I remember, your postdoc duration here was around 6 months,
Yes,
from
correct. Yeah, only
January to
6 months.
June. Mhm.
I get the institute postdoc very recent days. I mean, unofficially I'm getting it. As well as previously I'm getting the funded from the UC Berkeley and all those things. And I done the very good presentation in front of you as well as our dean members,
Yes,
everyone.
yes. So
So
I would
that would
like
be
to
electronic.
inform
So
you,
I'm
sorry for the interruption. So he joined in January, and just 1 month after I joined IIT Roorkee. So in
yes,
February,
yes.
I joined, and like I think it was fortunate for me to have an overlap with Adhithan sir. So like 4 or 5 months I interacted with him, and it was nice to share my PhD journey during your postdoc.
Yes, correct. Nowadays, a lot of people are doing a lot of research in 2D materials in the device lab. That time, I am the only person to start with the 2D material. Okay. As well, the same time, the AI am also picking up with the metal sir. And one more thing is 5G. So these are the cutting edge technology we were working on that time. But I
Yes.
done the presentation. I get the fund from our university. And our CISPAD paper also got published for the oral presentation. So why I'm telling these things now? With the short term, 6 months, I done the some good work over there, and it is got published in the which journal it is. I am not remember that. So sister paper as well as the letter is got published. Which letter I not remember. So within 6 months, I done small good publication as well as that getting funds. Okay, because our mentor as well as that overall team, everyone is very much encouraging and sharing our shoulders with together and do a lot of research, all the things. Because time is very limited, because we are started around 9 o'clock, early morning, early evening, we need to be finished because that climate is that much tough. But we are stay little night around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, hostel food especially. I'm not recalled about the hostel names, but daily I'm enjoying a lot of food based on the schedule. Here it is dosa is available. Here it is idli is available. So I'm going and get the idli and dosa. Again, come back to lab and simulations, because in that time TCAD simulations sometimes new, as well as analytical modeling is new, and ICAP is new. Everything is new, as well as one of our colleagues doing the ALML thing. Silverden is doing ALML thing, and you recently join and do the analytical things. So each and every person doing with their own study with the different direction. But if you see
Yes.
in
Yes.
IITs,
Yes.
everybody is doing device simulation is device simulation, or
Mm.
they're doing analytical work, analytical work. In our case, we have the good diversification with all other. For still, it is a good diversification, I would say. And
Yeah.
now we are yielding all those things. Prime Minister's funding, as well as getting the good industry positions, as well as good postdocs. Now our lab is got very much mature.
Had you already decided you do not want to become an assistant professor? Or during your postdoc, you decided you should move to industry? Or maybe the opportunity came through and due to some personal obligations, you had to join the industry, or you saw the flexibility was much more there. And I would want to switch to maybe industry. And then some people have the plan. You can later on come back to academia. So, what was going on in your mind? How did you make the transition?
So I took two decisions very tough. One is my marriage decision. One is left the IIT. Very tough decision. I discussed with Avirup sir personally, because my intention is enter into the UC Berkeley, not the industry. I am, because he is industry person. I can come back to academies. Our mentor is like that. He is getting the position again. He enter into the. I am asking, sir. I am also do the postdoc, and not only here. I need to do some things in abroad, especially in UC Berkeley or something like that. But my family already giving the pressure. You need to be get settled on quickly, do your marriage, all those things. Okay, still that question, now I'm little satisfied because I done some great work in my TCS in 5G BSNL. I will come to that point. But that time, professor giving one confidence. I think you go to the industry because it is little different from our right now what we are doing. But that become sometimes industries are giving the better opportunities to you. If you are not satisfied with their performance or your personal satisfaction, you are again come to us. So that is the begins. I'm not telling these things to our people that time, but that is the major motivation, as well as motivation to me to took the industry job. Okay, because initial 6 months I called Avirup sir. Sir, I am doing some radio things. Radio means it related to M to base amplifier. Okay, designing, and for it is a 5G device. For you are going to get the 5G signal all over the India. That is the overall view. But your role is totally different from academic research. You need to be do like what they are telling you need to be do. So it is definitely not fit for you. Initial days it is like that only. So I called him and I told about this is a thing, sir. But I'm little okay. But because I need to give the relationship, because something went wrong, I again come back to Roorkee or somewhere else. Again, I continue the PhD, sorry, postdoc. But fortunately, I got engaged that time. Okay, engaged that time. I need to be have some job that time. But after some time, again go with the flow. There is one more mantra. You see, it is not giving that much of satisfaction initially the industry jobs. That is the reason most of the IITs want the independent research rather than the industry research, because you see my publication is nowadays reduced. We are looking for the patents and we are publishing the white papers only, not the articles or any journal publications. Because you see, recently our PM is launched the BSNL 4G. Might be you aware about that thing. I am proud to be part of that team. So okay, so
Congratulations.
from our so from our algorithms and our networking performance, now the 4 to 10 lakh people directly got benefited. as well as indirectly it is around 40 to 50 lakh people are going to benefit it. Similarly, rural areas are going to get the network connections. Okay, you see, I have the communications ideas now. I know the electronics very well, and nowadays I'm doing the managerial things. That is the thing industry gives to you. In terms of academics, we are getting more e-publications. But you tell me frankly, how many e-publications I am telling about IEEE publications, or a lot of publications we have, or patents we have, how it is translated into the industrial product and how it's going to be benefited for the peoples. So end product, we need to be get it from the industry only. So for that we need to be do a lot of collaborations, not only the academics, not only the some high IQ minds. It is like a lengthy process. For example, still we are doing the 4G rollout. I was part of that BSNL indigenous architecture, both end to end from UE to your network. But you see, it will take 2 years to get that assistation as well as the satisfaction mindset. Instead, 6 months, I am thinking like, why the hell I am in the industry? Now I am okay. Okay, but in terms of money, I will tell industries are good, okay, but you need to be give the some space. It is not an independent research. What you want, you don't entertain to do that particular research. They will give the problem statement to you. You need to be work on it,
Yeah, so in
because that
college
is
you
a
have
real.
this flexibility to work upon
Yeah,
whatever
yeah. We
projects
need
you
to be
are
do the
liking or maybe
independent
your
research.
professor is
Yes,
giving. So you can have a
yes,
say maybe. Yeah.
yes. In IIT, we are opening a lot of gates in 2D electronics, AIML, and all those things. So we have the flexibility in academics. But in industry, we are not having that much of flexibility.
So this was how you transitioned from academia to industry. And maybe we are hopeful that you would quickly decide whether you want to come back to academia and start teaching
Yes, yes.
students or maybe
Actually,
pursue
plan is like
research.
that only. So,
Mm.
so you see, we need to be learn both infrastructure, because you see now you guys are doing the individual research project. For example, simple terms, it is like one domain you are doing. But I want to do my research in terms of multi-interdisciplinary domains, for example, communication, electronics, as well as some business, how translate in terms of business. Okay. Once I learn these things now, I will establish the same kind of labs into any one of the universities. And it is not like a lab, it become a startup. Might be know our a lot of IITs having the initial startups.
Yes,
So
yes. So
government
incubation
nowadays
centers are there. Yeah, you can pitch
incubation
ideas.
centers or startups, we need to be
Mm.
do that, because you see, publications is very much needed for in terms of getting the degree. But to repay into the society, we need to be do the such incubators or startups.
Exactly.
So
That's what the central idea is. Yeah. Paying
yes,
back to the
yes.
society. Mm.
Yes, correct. So my aim is need to be stay in next 10 years in the industry, or if time permits, to do a lot of collaboration with other academics as well as some industry persons. Try to acquire the knowledge and try to establish some of the entrepreneurship into any one of the academies. Might be it is not NIT or IIT, I don't know, because due to my qualifications and all those things. But in a lot of universities also nowadays welcome after the 5 years, 10 years experience, the industry person they are welcoming. So I need to be enable myself into the academics again, because now I need to continue my independent research over there. Okay. So it is like one cycle. We need to be there and learn, and again need to be repaid to the society.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So, okay, that was good. And do you watch movies or who are your favorite actors?
Okay. Coming to my
Do
leisure
you
time.
find time? Do you find time to catch up on movies or you watch
Okay.
the
I
old
will tell one
classics?
disclaimer here. Well, academics, I have a lot of time. You see, I see a lot of movies my PH time only, because after 6 o'clock or 9 o'clock, we went along with the people for the night movies. Okay, and after 2 o'clock, I can come to the lab and doing my research work.
Oh,
Okay, whole night. So we are enjoying and seeing the IPL with the this one PowerPoint presentation in inside lab. We are enjoying like that. That is why I'm told I'm a little naughty boy. Okay, but this in deemed universities, this kind of flexibility is very difficult, because some watchmen are catching you. You need to be answer for that. Okay, but we are making the friendship over the watchmans also. Okay, that is the one thing. But getting marriage and having free time is very difficult. Yeah, that is the point I want to talk to you. Two things we are missing in PhD time, as well as I think still you guys are missing two things. One is how to balance the life after marriage while do your PhD or after the PhD. If you are getting married, and definitely you can get the kid also, how to spend the time to do the parenting. So we need to be learn two things. One is financial activity. Mohit, you tell me, do you have any idea about the mutual funds as well as the any financial activities you are doing in while your PhD time?
Yeah, so I have a very little idea. So it would be good to diversify your funds and maybe
Correct.
invest in SIPs, mutual funds, buy some stocks, shares, and also invest in FDs or the RDs, the recurring deposit, the fixed
Yes, yes.
deposit. So you can diversify
Fortunately,
it.
to hear about from you, because I think you are almost going to get out from your PhD and enter into any postdoc time. You have some fair idea, but I don't know, due to the recent trend is like that, you might be aware about this thing. But our time, no one teaching these things.
Yes.
Once you are getting pay little handsome like one lakh or 80,000, you only going to spend 20,000 for your expenditure. What about the remaining money you are going to do? So earning money is one kind of art. We need to be how to put the investment. So while do your PhD, please spend half an hour or 1 hour. I am telling to everyone, please do some YouTube videos and small hands-on with these things, because once you enter into your real-time world, you are going to be faced with this kind of activity. Because once you are get down your PhD and postdoc, you are getting some salary, but you don't know how to manage these things. Okay, that is one thing. And once you are get married, lot of things you need to be do. For example, expenditure, you need to take care of your in-laws, you need to take care of your wife as well as your son and their delivery, all those things. So that time your investment and savings going to be help you a lot. So I am not get this kind of awareness in while my PhD. After that, I struggle a lot. And one more thing is how to balance your life. You see, nowadays I'm doing my research work in my TCS as the researcher. I'm doing pure research. Once I enter into my home, I will spend my all time with my family members, as especially a 9 month kid, my wife, all those things. Still, this weekend I'm in my hometown for behalf of them only. So
So you told.
initially we need to put
Mhm.
lot of effort in terms of research. Once you are
Family.
done something, then again come back into the financial activity as well as your family activity. That is two more things important. Please learning something household work and parenting things on while you are doing your PhD. That is added advantage. Once you little having some idea, your life is settled down. You don't worry. You're not having any idea, only you're doing research, pure research. Now again, you're little suffer after your PhD, like me. So you see, that is why I'm telling BTech also, I mean MTech also, I am not like a force person, but try to mingle with the people. I told you, like, gel with the people, and I'm telling
Yes.
some lies. That person is asking, are you a good chess player or carom board player? I told, I have have the habit of play, but seriously, I am not having the habit or interested to do the play, but I want to mingle with the people, then only have the things. Okay, for example, swimming, Silverton is putting a lot of effort to enter into the swimming pool, as well as walking, jogging, and playing cricket, as well as shuttle is my favorite one. But in that when weather condition as well as our availability, we are not able to make it properly
So
for the
coming
thing.
coming from
But
outside the campus and then finding time
yes,
because you
yes,
have
yes,
to reach
that is
lab
one.
also by that time.
Yes, that is one reason. But I am my favorite game is cricket. Up to my schooling, I play regularly, daily. I would say then now it is a decaying thing. Totally almost zero.
Yes.
Can't able to find the activities. But I am doing exercise here. I am doing exercise nowadays. I'm paying for gym, and in you see, a typical Bangalore mindset.
We don't have any further questions. So, coming to
Yes.
wrap up this podcast, I would like you to give some advice to young students or researchers who are currently doing their BE or BTech. So, in case someone is looking for advice, so what would you suggest?
Okay. First idea is you first go with the flow. Again, I tell you, you might be don't stick with particular courses or particular university. All those things. Okay, you see whether you are getting embedded systems or VLSI. Okay, let it be. You if try to get the same courses, And next industries, similarly, you want some particular job, or for example, I want that principal scientist or something, but you are getting a researcher position only with the different problem statement. Why I'm telling now, if you are just do the progress with the flow, definitely you are enter into good destination only. So don't worry about your initial very big step. Okay, go step by step and see the progress and incremental progress, and please go with the flow. Don't try to change the things. Okay, one more advice is, if you go with the flow, definitely the flow will be your flow. You don't think like,
Yes.
because for example, I am from the device person, now I'm doing the little things related to communication. Okay, so the same thing, but again I come to the electronics. So always the universe will give the feedback
Full
to you
circle.
to correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct itself. For example, if I now again wind up the industry, again enter into the academics, again I become a device person. Okay, so don't stick with your mindset. Please go with your flow.
Yeah. So we got to hear about Dr. Adhithan's journey, and
Yes, thank you.
he has given out a piece of advice for the young researchers out there who are about to begin their journey or who are currently stuck, but they are not able to decide what to pursue ahead. So it was truly wonderful to have you on this podcast, and you have shared a lot of things which is useful for a wide variety of audience, including me. Okay, guys. So see you again in the next episode. And thank you for joining. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe this channel, and you can share this video with others who would find it useful. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you, Mangesh.